So now let's talk about the dome feature, and using this feature you can add dome along flat surfaces. So I've got this pin here, and right on top of this pin I'll just add the dome. Now the dome feature is not directly available on the command manager here. As you can see, we don't have it. So for that you need to go to insert, feature, and right here we have dome selected. Now we need to start with the surface where you want to start adding this thing. So I'll just select this one, the top circular part of this pin, and we directly have a dome here. Alright, so this dome is a circular dome and it will just add it with a height of 10 mm as specified here. You can of course move this wheel to just increase or decrease the height, or you can add a number, for example a 20 mm height for this dome. So that's what we are going to get. It is the height from this surface to the top of this. Alright, now if you don't want to specify height using these numbers, then you can also use sketch points, and here I have created a few points here on a different sketch. So just select this option here, sketch point option, and then specify the point up to which you want to increase the height. So there we are, we have got this dome up to this point. Maybe if this is not the point you want, then select the second or maybe third, and it's going to add the dome up to that height. Of course in this case it won't be able to make a circular profile, so it will just adjust it according to the sketch that you have specified. Now in this case the height becomes completely irrelevant, so it will deactivate. Now I'll just deactivate this option, so I'll clear the sketch and I'll add a dome height of maybe 5 unit. Alright, now this 5 unit is actually in upwards direction, but if you want to move it in downward direction, if you want to make a concave shape here, just click, and now we are getting a concave shape here. So it's just creating it inside this feature. Now if this is something you want, you can just select it and click OK, and here we have it. That's the dome feature, and we of course have a concave shape here. Now let's go to dome feature again and edit it. Now I'll just reverse the direction, add a height of again 10 unit, and here if you want an elliptical dome, check this box. And now we don't have a circular one, it's just creating an elliptical profile. As you can see from this view, you can clearly see the elliptical profile, and of course here you can increase the height if you want, but we are still getting an elliptical dome. So here with 10 unit I'll now create this kind of dome here, so click OK, and that's the elliptical dome which we got. Alright, now let's see another example here. So here if you want to add domes on all of these buttons, then you can do that using directly one feature. So go to insert, feature, and dome, and you don't have to just repeat this dome feature for all of these buttons. You can select all the faces directly. So just keep on selecting every single face on which you want to add the dome feature, kind of like this. Here we are, we've got these things selected, and now specify the height. So the height which we want here is 0.3. So that's the height, and now we have this tiny dome feature added here. So you can see this is the feature which is being added automatically. Now this is kind of the bumpy profile which we usually see on buttons. If this is something again you want to add, you can of course do that. And if you have sketches which you want to use as a reference, then you can of course go to this option and select this sketch. We don't have that, so I'll leave that unchecked. Show preview is checked so we can see the preview, and once you are done, click OK, and we have the dome feature on all of these buttons. You can see that here. So that's how you can add this dome feature directly on multiple solid objects as well.